What's up, baby? We're back again. You know who it is. What's going on? Man, Big Hendo, man. And we got my dog, Chef Q, in the building.
We here, man.
What's up with you, dog? What's going on with your busy man, the busy man of the year?
Man, nothing, man. I just, let me see, did the San Diego magazine shoot.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Knocked that out. Shit, Austin coming along, so we getting ready to do that. So yeah, it's about to be a good end of the year.
Q's a star in Dago now, man. On the in the magazine. He was with one of my homies that come here. What's his name? He's a burger. He has a burger joint. Rose? Is it Rosemary? Rosemary.
Yeah.
The burgers is cold.
He cool as hell.
Cool ass cat, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but it was dope, man. Especially one of the only black chef.
You was on. Do you know a chef named Brandon?
Brandon?
Yeah. One of our friends said you look just like him. And I guess he's a chef here in San Diego. But I don't know about a couple of black chefs. I seen this. They had a big ass picture of all the chefs, and I guess in business owners of restaurants. And that's like, dude, you're the only black person in there.
So for people that know, is all the business owners restaurant is the hottest, best restaurants in San Diego County, in period. San Diego County, north, south, whatever. Only black dude.
Only black dude.
Only black brand in there, man.
How does that feel, man, to be only like the only black person in your industry, especially San Diego? That's crazy.
You gotta want it.
That's crazy.
You just gotta want it, man.
Out of all these restaurants, you were the only black. It had to be over 100 people in there.
Yeah, damn near.
I gotta find that video.
You gotta want it. And the thing I'll be telling people, I'll be like, man, because I'll be trying to coach like Chef Phil, Kokomai and stuff. I'll be like, bro, like you gotta get out there and rub elbows and shake hands and stuff like that. It don't matter where I go. Different groups of people know me from each restaurant.
Yeah,
I could go into American Junkie, Oxford, and Sidebar, and they'd be like, how Coco doing? I could go to Phantom and Omerta and they'd be like, how LP doing? Like, it doesn't like I could go anywhere, any place, and it don't matter what race of people or whatever, and they know you from something, and that's just because of networking. And I be telling like, you gotta network, you have to network, you have to go out there, and it don't have to be club scenes, but you have to go out there and talk to the people.
Yeah,
talk to people, shake hands, kiss babies, go to games, whatever, Lincoln games, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? USC games, I try to be there. San Diego State basketball games, I'll be there. Like, it's just networking.
Get out to the community.
Exactly.
That's what I need to start doing that more often for sure, bro.
That's what helps get you your support.
Yeah, 100%. That's crazy though, man. Yeah, I definitely need, because that's one thing I learned in business. It's not, you could be good at something, but it's also about who you know. You gotta build relationships.
You have to.
That's huge, bro.
Can't be like standoffish. And then by me working for like doing like my stuff for like the San Diego County, like the board, like the health board and the different stuff in that, and then shaking hand with like politics now. Like they had like politicians from like Cal State Gov came down to the restaurant and chilled. You know what I'm saying? It's just like getting to know them and getting to know all these other people and shaking hands with all these different politicians and all these different people, and they're just like, man, and you just become like, well, anytime we need anything known or heard about like small businesses or things in the community, it's like, oh, call Q. And it's crazy because I'm not even from here. They don't even know who from here to call.
That's crazy.
And that's the coldest thing. Like, bro, like they be coming like they like the mayor and everything, like they'll come in and they'll just sit there and they'll just like talk about certain stuff, and I'll be like, dang, I'm like, you know, there's people that's from here that, you know, you guys can reach out to, and they be like, oh, well, we're here with you, so what you think? I'm like, dang, bro, I'm not even from here, like I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but that's just how it is, like they just, we're coming to you.
Damn, that's crazy. The voice of culinary.
Right, it's wild. So I'll just be like, dang. Ooh. But it's cool to have like Armand and Speaker and people like that have like a voice in other stuff, because really I just echo it. So like they'll say some things and I'll just echo it when I talk to other people. And then it just goes to whoever it goes to. So it's cool to like really be involved with those type of people.
That's my next thing. That's my next push, bro, in business. I want to do more of that nonprofit stuff. That's how you get to the next level too, man. That nonprofit, bro. How you structure that thing, whatever.
I didn't realize
I'm learning that.
that there was a
I'm learning that right now.
Definitely.
That nonprofit stuff, bro. Building those relationships with that nonprofit.
That's what it's about, man.
Absolutely. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. On this podcast, bro, we talk about all the hot topics of the hip hop right now. A lot of stuff going on in this week, man, in the hip hop. You know, a lot of stuff going on. But we were just talking off camera right now. We're talking about NBA YoungBoy. We talked about this subject before, like last week. He's the Michael Jackson of our generation. I was like,
I can just put it where I feel like it's gonna look nice.
I'm not a huge fan of big NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge fan, but I respect his music. You know what I'm saying? He's. It's so funny that you put me up on game by him, but especially with streaming numbers, he's streaming more than Drake.
I think we're out of his age group.
Yeah.
Chunky, like
so it's kind of.
It's the usual chunky Selena mix.
Understandable. I remember they used to like talk about like, boy, you 35, listen to NBA YoungBoy, what's wrong with you? Like they used to like talk about people like that because like there's an audience for him. Like his audience grew up with him, and I think like that's like the biggest thing.
Yeah,
like they dead ass grew up with him. Could you imagine like if like YouTube? Just imagine like if YouTube and all that was accessible and streaming and all that. Mm-hmm. Back when Wayne first got started at like 15, 14, you would be able to grow up with Wayne.
Right.
And then, you know, now like, you know, saying like Wayne got his buzz, but it'll be like way different, you know what I'm saying? Because we was able to like watch him grow. We still watch him grow in a sense, but it's nothing like NBA YoungBoy. Like they grew up with this man because he showed access to all his life, like his mama and his mama struggles and his family and all this stuff like that. So every court case and it's just like, God dang, like it's like all these YNs feel like it's like that's like their brother or something, like a relative or something. I don't know.
Right. And like I said, I don't know what he does to them, but a lot of people, we was talking about this off cameras too. Let me share this screen for y'all can see. So we're talking about like these people are going crazy, man. They're fainting, they're crying over him, over his music. They're selling because like, he has a big concert coming up, and it's selling out. It's selling all the tickets. You know, it's predicted to do crazy numbers, and these people are selling their cars, bro. They're selling all their cars. They're like this young lady right here. They say she sold her car to get tickets for NBA YoungBoy to go to his concert.
Yeah,
like is that serious for these younger people to attend this concert? Like what do that type of influence is crazy. That's powerful. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen anybody cry over an artist like that in a long time. Like I said, I guess last time I seen it was like Michael Jackson. Last time I personally seen it, I can remember off top right now was Michael Jackson, the Beatles, Michael Jackson, that type of thing, like crying. Well, I guess Drake too. I've seen people cry over Drake.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Like they had the dude who sold his Hellcat just for like backstage passes and stuff. I'm like, bruh, like, yeah, it's a whole different level. Like streamers crying, listening to his music, and it's just like
what about this man's music that make me cry though?
You didn't grow up with him, so I guess you can't really. That's true. You know,
that's true.
I mean, I mean, he from Louisiana, so that's why like I know a lot of stuff, but I didn't like come up listening to his music, so I can't tell you. Right. I can't tell you like what makes you cry, what not make you cry, or whatever, or what make you feel a certain type of way. But like,
have you ever cried over an artist?
Nah.
Have you ever felt like? Let me tell you. I'll tell you the only time I felt like I was gonna cry over an artist when Young Dolph died.
Dolph?
Yeah, when he died, I was like, I had to sit down for a minute, man. I was like, holy shit, because at that time I was listening to his music heavy, bro. Like I was like really a fan. But I don't know if I would have cried, but I definitely felt it. I was like, damn, nigga, I don't know this nigga like that. But
yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not cried, but I was like, dang, when Pac died.
Pac,
I was like,
yeah.
Man. I said, man.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was like that, because like my mom, like that's the only rapper my mom really liked. Like my mom listened to Tupac all fucking day, and I'm just like, dang. You know?
Yeah, when Pac died
but
too.
Other than that, I remember where I was. I was at LP cooking when Nipsey died, and this Mexican cat came in. He was like, man, you see Nip died? I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah. and then it was like everywhere, and then people was just kind of like, oh man, oh you could just see it, like, because the restaurant was packed, and you could see everybody on their phones just like sad, like, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
At LP?
Yeah.
I remember I was at fucking Mission Beach. I was in Mission Beach, San Diego, coming back, and then I was like, holy shit, Nip died? Yeah. But I wasn't a huge fan. I was like starting to get into Nip.
Yeah, but like I said, that it still didn't make me. It didn't make me like, you know. Yeah. And I don't think no artist right now would definitely not make me feel like, oh man. But to each his own.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess they're kids too. I don't know.
I mean, they're YNs. Like I said, like they grew up with him, so I didn't really like come up with a rapper that's still rapping. That's still like, you know, like he really their voice. I think that's what it is.
I don't understand it, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, Lil Wayne though. Lil Wayne dropping an album tonight, baby. Album tonight. Lil Wayne is dropping. Got a lot of people featured on the album. He has MGK. He got Miley Cyrus on there. He got Young Thug on the album. He got Elephant Man, Wyclef, Bono, Kanye's on the album. Nicki Minaj is on the album. Drake is on the album. Got a lot of people. He got his son on the album. Got a lot of people on the album, bro. Give me your thoughts, man. He can't with those.
It can be a flop.
You think it still be a flop?
It can, but it can't be.
You think still? Do you think he kind of passed this little time?
Nah, he still be spitting. But the thing is, dude, he made music that people want to hear now.
That's what I'm thinking, because he's past his prime already. He's not one of the current artists because he's not making music.
He's not.
I feel like he's gonna go back to like the old Wayne instead of evolving. And I think that's for our generation, and we might like it, but these new heads is not gonna like it. And look at the list of people he has on there. It's like he don't have. I feel like he should have put more of the younger artists on there.
But that's the thing about Wayne. He don't listen to nobody.
Do you think he really does that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I knew it before, but I really knew it when you know Brady cooked for him. When Brady be like,
allegedly,
yeah. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
He didn't listen to nothing.
So he don't. Ah man, don't get me wrong. He got some big heavy hitters on there. Miley Cyrus.
Like for example, I remember it was an interview.
Miley Cyrus, yeah.
I remember it was an interview, and he had somebody on it on the last album, I want to say. But anyway, and it was like, oh man, what made you put this person on there? And I remember he said like, oh, my daughter likes him. Like what?
Yeah.
Like bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh, when she was dating Lucci, he didn't know who he was.
Yeah. Like Lucci, man, that's crazy.
Hey, that's Wayne though. Like he doesn't keep up. He doesn't keep up with shit, which is hard for you. Like how do you try to run a label? Granted, when he did Young Money, he did his ear was to the streets,
right?
But like you wouldn't be able to do that now because you don't listen to nobody.
No, but I think that's also good for him. I feel like you do got to tone out everything. You know, you can't be, because
then your style tries to
you adapt to them.
You adapt to the style.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
As I don't know how to even deal with like a lot of the criticism, the negativity in the industry. So if I was Wayne, bro, somebody if you go online and see all this crazy stuff about you all day, that could for sure affect your mental health. For sure. If you see all this negative stuff about you all day, I don't know how I can deal with that all the time like that.
As far as what?
Just the negative comments, people talking shit about you all the time.
You seen
how do you feel about that? You
probably didn't say that. You probably didn't see it, but this for the young people out there right now. You seen Cooking with Kai just broke down, middle of the stream, just broke down, started crying.
You think
Nah, I think that's real. That they be on her top. I be like, bro. I'm like, bro, like Like, it's a little girl. Like, she ain't little, but she's like 23, something. Like, let her live. Dog, they be on her top.
Always.
Heavy. And then when I look at the comments, because I try not to look at too many of the comments when it comes to like certain things, but I'm like, man, I want to see what's going on. Dog, it be like grown women, like 40, 44, 43.
Aunties.
I'm like, bro, on her, she wasn't that cute anyway. This is what y'all love. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
What?
They're jealous of that girl, homie. Jealous of her. It's crazy.
As wow, you're like, dog, like y'all really on this girl's neck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What, she cheated on a boyfriend or something?
It wasn't even her boyfriend. She said she was talking to the dude, but he wasn't ambitious. She was like, they was never officially together. From her words.
Right,
I'm not going to, her words.
And he was hurt though.
His little feelings was hurt.
He was hurt.
But if I'm sitting there and I see my girl blowing up, then I'm going to get on a bag too. Or be like, let me manage you or something. Something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and just be on my butt while, you know what I'm saying? While like that's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work, man. That's crazy, man.
Man, that's great, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like, yes, that has to get to you at times.
It has to get to you, bro.
It has to get to you.
Especially easy at the highest level. At the highest level. And one thing I noticed about hip hop, bro, they'll never give you your respect, man. You would get to the top, you know what I mean? Then they'll try to take you out, man. I don't see any genre of music doing that.
Nah.
You don't see that in country. You don't see that in like pop music. But us, man, we take our own.
They nitpick everything, and then what make it cold is half the stuff don't be true.
Right.
Like I told my mama the other day, because she always be coming with some tabloid ass shit, and I'd be like, bro, like you really can't assume everything is the truth that people just put out there. There's people put out there all kind of stuff, and you just can't sit there and be like, oh, it's whatever, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, So
it's so crazy because even like posting on the page, man, like I'm starting to pull back by posting because a lot of the shit is fake, bro. Like I be thinking it's real, you know what I mean? So I see another popular news source, they'll post it, you know what I mean? Then another credible news source will post it, and then I'm like, all right, I'll post it. Then I got to do like some extensive deep research to see if it's real or not. I don't got that much time in the day.
You got to do your real journalism.
You got to do your real journalism.
You got to dig in archives, call people.
Oh, man. And they're like, damn, bro, I thought this was real. I posted and everything. People on my head, I'm like, dang, bro, this is fake.
Bro, it'd be a lot of.
90% of this shit is fake, bro.
It'd be a lot of stuff like even like I'll be watching like the dudes that be doing like the movie stuff and behind the scenes in the movie. Even they be like they gotta I want to post this, but people will say like, oh, Marvel's coming out with this movie and they got James Earl Jones in it. It's like James Earl Jones dead. Like, like this is like everybody just post for likes. Yes. And then half the times people would say shit that they know ain't real, but they know it's gonna get everybody gonna like it, and everybody's gonna get on it and tell them how fake it is.
Right.
And that makes everybody jump on their shit.
Yep.
So I'm just like, that's stupid.
Like somebody just made a clip about Trippie Redd, and it was saying like, I guess he was talking about his ex baby mama, but was his baby mama, his first baby mama, and he was saying like, the baby's not mine. I did the blood test and the baby's not mine, and they made it seem like it was for Chloe, Chloe.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, dang. So I posted that, and I did my research, but I couldn't go too deep. I don't have that much time in my day to do all this. So I did a little bit of research, and I seen all these other news outlets post it. So I posted it. Then people was upset.
That's not real. That's not really what happened.
I had to spend like fucking 40 minutes to really dig and go watch YouTube videos and find the original source of this and that. And it wasn't real, bro. So I had to take it down. But I was like, man. But at least I took it down, though. Most people won't take it down because the views went crazy on that thing, too.
Yes, like I said, they just keep it for the views. Views and the likes.
It's not about the truth.
Nah.
But if you can build a platform that's credible, bro, I think that will change the game, too, as well. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Charlamagne said a long time ago that the lie is way more prettier than the truth.
100%.
You're going to get way more attention off that lie.
That's what it's more about. It's about the attention, bro. It's about the views. Man, can you imagine being a celebrity and people writing intentionally writing fake shit about you.
Yeah, people don't. Dog, when's the last time besides Extra in maybe E or not E, Extra or TMZ? Mm-hmm. When's the last time you seen like paparazzi jumping out and taking pictures of people and really getting on people's ass like they used to? Like they don't even do that really no more, because now you could just sit home in Maine and just write a story about Kim Kardashian that you just this sounds interesting enough.
Well, it depends on the you know, artists like Justin Bieber. I feel sorry for him. They follow that dude around, bro. Like he can't do nothing. He can't go anywhere. They sit out front of his house. They'll follow everywhere you go. They'll go. Then when you fly somewhere, they got somebody there waiting on you, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But then
they need to pass a law or something.
They should pass a law, but I don't really see like. The only thing I seen about them and him is he was supposed to testify against Diddy, but then he came out and said, "I never said that."
Right.
So they take pictures of him, but I don't really see I see like reports on different people that's like, oh man, like,
yeah,
these particular groups of people get so many reports, so much stuff, and none of it be real. Yep. It's literally someone across the country just writing about them.
Yep, 100%. Cold-blooded, man. It's about that. It's about the freaking those views. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about this, man. The game dropped this top 100 LA rappers list. Let me find this list for y'all so y'all can see it too, man. This went crazy. Complex dropped it first. Game was upset with it. So guess what he did? He said, I'm gonna do my own. So this is the list. This is the top 100. So we can start off with the top 25. Top 25 right here. So he put Tupac at number 1, Snoop Dogg at 2, Ice Cube 3, Kendrick 4, him 5, Corrupt 6, DJ Quick 7, Dr. Dre at 8, number 9, Eazy-E 10, Exhibit 11, Nipsey. Damn, that's crazy. He put Nip at 11 though. I was trying to tripping over that too. 12, Ice-T. This is top 100. 13, Be Real. 14, Tyler the Creator. 14. 15, YG. That's crazy. 16, Dom Kennedy. 17, MC Ren. 18, MC8. King T. 19. 20, Schoolboy Q. That's wild too. 21, Warren G. 22, Sugar Free. Mac 10 is 23, 24, Will I Am, and 25, J-Rock. Put J-Rock at 25?
All right.
That's a lot more. But
yeah. But the thing that I like about his over the Atlanta one is, for the most part, and this is what I kind of like struggled with the Atlanta one, but rappers, producers that rap, if it's the top rappers, then, you know, like, if you're going off of rap, like, I don't know, like, what's the criteria? Album sales, lyrically inclined, your penmanship, shit like that. Like, I kind of agree with his list for the most part.
You think J-Rock should be 25? I think it should be low.
J-Rock could be bumped down.
I think he'd be bumped down.
J-Rock could be bumped down, but
Scooper Q20? That's your boy too.
Yeah, I know. I see Schoolboy in that. Yeah, 15. Yeah. I say like 10 to 20.
Let's start lyrics. Now let's focus on lyrics.
If we focus,
not pen.
If we focus on pen, like, Pac is gonna get number 1 regardless of anything.
That's crazy too.
He's always gonna get number 1,
right?
And that's what I be trying to tell you.
I knew you gonna say it.
I always be trying to tell you.
And
this is every didn't Big Sad, he said this is my list. He put Pac at number 1 too. Like, Pac is always gonna be number 1, bro. He is LA. He is California's GOAT.
Damn,
you can't take that away from him. But besides Pac, Snoop at 2, Cube at 3. Interchangeable. Do what you want with that. Kendrick Lamar at 4, Game at 5. I'm not mad at that, but I feel like he put Kendrick Lamar ahead of him because of Grace.
You think Game should be before Kendrick Lamar?
Lyrically? Yeah, probably so.
You put Kendrick Lamar over, you put Game over Kendrick Lamar?
If we're just talking just straight
lyrics.
Lyrics?
Yes.
Yeah, the Game was raw.
Woo!
The Game is raw.
Ooh, I need to start putting some buttons on this thing.
Yeah,
I need to start putting some buttons.
The game was raw, man, and that's just no dick sucking. Like that's just real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because so many people be glazing Kendrick. Like it's just I'm just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you could put him at. I mean, you could. I wouldn't drop Kendrick past 5. Corrupt is exactly where he need to be, because lyrically, Corrupt was one of the lyrical masterminds of LA.
Damn, but a pen though on the pen.
Corrupt's penmanship was great. Don't forget Corrupt Young Gotti. That was Corrupt's, like that was his thing back then. He was a lyrical person.
I won't think I put Corrupt at number 6. I might put Corrupt at.
Who is out lyrically Corrupt at that bottom? That bottom 10.
I'll put Nipsey over Corrupt.
You put Nip over Corrupt?
I'll put Nip over Corrupt.
That's crazy.
I'll put let me see.
That's crazy.
But Dre's not a real rapper.
But then I always say there's recency bias. You know what I'm saying? But if you really listened to like most of these people, then Corrupt is right where he should be. Corrupt was West Coast lyrical assassin. He literally was the lyrical assassin.
He's dope. But I think
no, it's not about being dope. He was the lyrical assassin. He was LA's lyrical person. So therefore, you have to put him there.
What else he had? Razzcast. I'll put Razzcast lower. Razzcast had when you started.
If you're talking straight lyrics, I'll put Crooked Eye all the way up. I'll move Crooked Eye up.
Yes,
I'll move Crooked Eye in the top 15.
I'll do that. I'll put Razzcast too.
Yeah, if we're talking straight lyrics. Yeah, definitely.
Razzcast should be top 15 when you're talking about lyrics. Let me see. Crooked Eye for sure. Straight lyrics, he should be up there too. Top 20.
Trey D should be higher. If we're going lyrics.
Vince Staples.
Childish Gambino is from LA, from Atlanta, so I don't know why you put him on there.
Right. No, he's from Cali.
No, he's from Atlanta.
He was born in Cali.
Raised in Atlanta, so that's why he's on both lists.
That's true.
Yeah, so whatever, that's cool.
Yeah.
Shit, do it like that. That's fine.
Oh, Jeezy. He's not. I don't think he's there yet. I'll put him farther down the list. I guess I'm not a huge fan of them.
I'll put OGZ at 50.
Yeah. Well, I'll put him farther than that.
I'll move Goldie Loca. Baby Keem, I'll definitely drop Baby Keem down.
Chief Rico's nice.
Vince Staples, I'll definitely move Vince Staples up too.
Yep. Yeah.
Definitely.
Roddy? What about Roddy Ricch?
I'll bump Roddy down.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely move Vince Staples. I'll put Vince Staples. If we're just going lyrics, I'll put Vince Staples over Roddy.
Mars, he should be top 30.
Yeah.
Lyrics.
That run with Mars was crazy.
Yeah, he was cold. Still underground artist though. OT Genesis. I think he should be further down the list when it comes to straight lyrics. But other than that, man, that's a lot of fucking people to go through, man. Glasses Malone should be a little further up the list, I think.
Glasses Malone was nice.
Yeah.
Ray Vaughn, you could probably move. Westside Boogie, you should definitely move him up a little bit.
Blueface?
Where's Blue at?
That's 51. I don't think Blueface was. He got a couple of hits.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know what the criteria is.
Yeah.
Because are you going off of like popularity, albums, or streams?
Well, I guess so.
Lyrics.
If we go by that too.
If you take everything into consideration, then I guess because Blueface started his own genre of offbeat rapping.
100%.
Well, some people say it was G Herbo, but whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Westside Boogie. Damn.
Yeah, I'll move Westside Boogie up.
Fat Lip. Oh, Fat Lip was cold. Yeah. Let me see.
And there's a couple people on here. Go to the next, because before I say it, I'm like, there's a couple people I don't see that I feel like that maybe should have been on here. I see Reasons,
Then you put Lefty Gunplay on there for 99.
He lucky to make the list.
That's true.
Slim the Mobster, Compton AB, Jason.
Yeah, man, this is a hard list to go over, though.
OSB Chill, I would definitely move him up a little bit.
Mr. Capone E, he should be up a little higher, I feel.
K-Boy, Bishop Lamont used to be nice. Mossberg, Eastwood.
Domino's a legend, bro.
I can move Domino down.
Domino's a legend. That's in my era.
He got Jay Stone at 93. There's a couple people that didn't make the list. But like I said, I don't know what the criteria is because J305 is right there. But I don't know what the criteria was. But I for the most part, I agree with his list. For the most part.
He did a good job. That's hard.
He definitely did a good job. But he put certain people as rightfully so, he's a LA dude. So he put certain people in places where he would see fit, which I think depending on what his criteria was.
But this top 25, what do you think about that top 25? You think this is accurate?
Yeah. For the most part.
You put Sugar Free at number 22?
I think Sugar Free is a top 25 LA rapper.
Let me think about it. Sugar Free, he did have a good run, bro.
Yeah, that's what
Sugar Free had a good run.
He is a top 25 LA rapper. It's just, I would just take that's what I'm saying. Like the producers, if I take the producers out of it, Corrupt and Quick. I'm not Quick and Dre.
And Dre, yeah.
If I take the producers out of it, I'm cool with bumping everybody else up.
Yeah, because but
DJ
Quick was a rapper,
nice.
though.
Yeah, Quick was nice.
Dr. Dre wasn't a rapper, so I think he should be out of here for sure. But I guess you gotta pay him his respects.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with everything else. Like I said, it's funny. The funny thing about that is I feel like just like even what you said, a lot of out of town people or a lot of people that's not familiar with LA rap or people that's not familiar with, they always say that about Corrupt. But then when you go to LA and talk to LA people, they be like, but Corrupt was colder than almost any LA rapper that come out. And I just be like, they love Corrupt. Corrupt was their person. That was their person.
I listened to Corrupt, but I will say I wasn't into him like Force lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I didn't notice his pen game was like that. You know what I mean?
That nigga pen game was nice.
You know?
That man pen game was nice. Corrupt pen game was nice. And Corrupt wrote for other people.
I know he did that. Like he wrote a lot of people's songs.
A lot of people's, but his pen game was nice. And all I remember him going at DMX. Oh man.
Yeah.
Man. Corrupt was nice. Corrupt Young Gotti was nice.
I own that number 6 though. That's crazy.
I wouldn't put Nipsey over him. Wouldn't put Nipsey over no Corrupt.
I'll put Nipsey. I'll put Nipsey over them for sure.
If we're talking lyrical, nah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah.
Yeah. I had to think about it again. Let me think.
But that's your recency bias. Evidently, the LA people feel differently. Well, they would know it's their city. So
well, that's true. I can't argue with that. I'm not from here.
But this is yours.
Yes. So I can argue about this.
But this is yours.
You can't say nothing to me about this.
I definitely can because you said Lil Jon is not a rapper.
Yeah.
You was like, man, Lil Jon should be hot. Nah.
If we, like I said, if we start talking about if it's more than just
influence
everything else. Lil Jon had a run, bro.
But if we talk let's just say lyrical, I would take Lil Jon off.
For sure. If we talking about lyrics,
I would take Lil Jon off this list. But let's just start at the core. The core right there. The top 10.
Let's do that top 10.
Andre, absolutely.
Yes, sir. 3,000.
Future at 2. I would not put Future at 2.
Yeah, he need to be higher.
Higher?
Yes, I put him at number 7.
Oh, you mean like lower?
Yeah, lower.
No,
yeah.
definitely. T.I. So you would bump T.I. to 2?
I will. I think. That's the thing. T.I. and Jeezy, all three of those. T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Man. That's all the same, bro. To me, I love them equally. All three of them.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I would put.
What are we talking though? Lyrics Or are we talking just rap skills?
All three.
Because remember, Kendrick Lamar was the one who said if people care about that, Killer Mike would be platinum. Killer Mike would be in the top 3 then, if we were talking just lyrics. But if we're talking like everything, like what you brought to the game,
even Ludacris would be the top. When we talking about lyrics, Luda was cold.
Luda definitely would be the top. Luda would be definitely 100% top 3, top 3, top 4.
And you know what, Big Boy? I feel like they don't give him enough credit, man.
They don't give Big Boy no fucking credit.
I don't understand why they act like Big Boy was like this, just not even close to under 3,000, bro. So Big Boy was cold, bro.
If you want to talk,
I even like I think I even like Big Boy a little bit more than Andre. I do, bro. I was more of a Big Boy fan. Don't get me, and I'm not shitting on Andre, bro. Andre is straight, bro. But Big Boy, he don't get that love, man. He do not get the respect he deserve. He don't, man. Look, they got this motherfucker all the way in, like he 8, homie. Big Boy, Outkast as a whole. Don't get me wrong, Andre was straight though. I'm thinking about it right now. That motherfucker
Andre was one.
Yeah, he was definitely the one out of the group.
Yeah,
but Big Boy was there.
He wasn't that far. He wasn't 7 slots below him.
No sir.
Yeah. Definitely.
No sir.
Definitely. So if you was the real range, what would you say?
I'll put
here's another blow. Who really started trap music? T.I., Jeezy, or Gucci? Who really started trap?
Gucci.
You would say Gucci over Jeezy?
I like them both. Because Jeezy might be my favorite rapper out of all them niggas.
To me, and maybe because like it's in order of how we heard them. Jeezy started trap. Now you're a local ATA then you know you will have different stories. But them Jeezy mixtapes and
Gucci too though, man. Back they kind of started at kind of the same time.
But was that considered trap music? Did Gucci consider himself a trap? Like, was that trap music?
No,
because I know the only 2 people that came out with who lyrically said trap was T.I. and Jeezy. Those are the only 2 people that was this is trap.
That's true.
So who is the father of trap?
I got it. Well,
and
I
lyrically,
would say this.
Would you put T.I. over Jeezy?
No, but yes. Oh. I'm just saying me. This is more of a personal thing. I like both of them, but to me, this Jeezy hit me a little harder than T.I. But don't get me wrong. I think when we say trap, I will put T.I. because he was branding himself as a trap. But damn, Jeezy
was too. I am the trap.
Oh, hey, oh God.
This is more than words.
Hey,
more than rap.
When you say Jeezy, homie, that give me chills.
I am the trap.
The birds fly south for the winter. Oh. Ooh, Jeezy, homie. Jeezy, oh my God. Jeezy's like.
All right, so you would do Andre, T.I. then Jeezy, or Jeezy then T.I.?
I'll bump Future way up, not 2.
So would you do Andre?
I put Andre.
Jeezy, or then T.I., or T.I. then Jeezy?
Damn, this is fucked up. I equal love all of them, 3 of them equally. Me personally, oh my God.
It sound like you lean towards Jeezy. So Andre,
I think of Jeezy, T.I., Gucci.
Now would you put? I'm about to say, would you keep Thug there?
No. Thug is way out of here.
You didn't even see that, huh?
Yeah, Thug is way out of here.
So
homie.
You would do Big Boy then Luda?
I would do Luda.
Luda then Big Boy, or Big Boy then Luda?
I would put Big Boy then Luda.
Big Boy, Luda.
Big Boy, Luda.
All right.
Thug is way out. Thug is not even like he shouldn't even be in the top 6. Nowhere.
So that means you got Dre, you got Andre, Jeezy, T.I., Gucci, Big Boy, Luda. That's 6. Would you put 2 Chainz at 7?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Titty
sir.
Boy at 7.
Titty Boy did not get his respect.
Who would be at 8?
Killer
Mike at 8. Who would be at 9? Is Lil Baby, 21 Savage, and Playboy Cardi that's in that little group? Or would it be somebody like Dro or somebody on this side?
Bro, I don't even, a lot of these fools over here should be off.
Ooh, we gonna get to that. Let's finish your 10 first. Shorty Low, Waka, like who should be at your? You got 9 and 10 left. Who will be out of your 9 and your 10?
CeeLo.
CeeLo will be your 9. Who will be your 10 to finish this list off? In your top 10.
My top 10.
Who will be your 10th? Your 10th person. JD.
Pastor Troy.
Boom. That's your top 10. Over Gip?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That's your top 10.
Yep.
I fuck with it. So you wouldn't even put Future in your top 10?
Fuck no.
Ooh wee.
No.
Ooh.
No.
This is a clip.
No.
This is a clip.
No.
Future would not be in his top 10.
No.
Woo.
I won't put Future over none of them.
Woo.
But don't get me wrong, Future is straight. But those are,
so
to
would
me,
you put Future in your top 15, 20?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So the back end.
Right now, that's all I'm listening to is Future right now.
So in your back end.
My back end, that's all I'm listening to. But to those top 10 right now are iconic.
So
those are iconic.
So who would you take off? Who would you take off? Like, would you take Childish Gambino off? He's on LA's.
Yes.
Oh, so you just keep him on LA? Keep him on all the LA's? Take him off your...
Let me tell you some other people they slept on. Like, he don't have enough albums, but this nigga K-Camp, he had a legendary fucking album.
He's right there at 45?
Yep, 45. He be on there.
But see, when we talk lyrical, how you not have K-Camp? How you not have B.O.B.? B.O.B. lyrically was nice.
He was.
How do you not move him? I'm not saying top 25, but how you not move him down to this like middle section right here?
Big Gip need to be away over there. He needs to be number 12, 13.
Soulja Boy as to 45.
No,
I would flip Soulja Boy with K-Camp.
No. Well, Soulja Boy need to be lower. Soulja Boy did some iconic shit.
He did, but I still would switch with K-Camp.
K-Camp, man, that album, oh my God. What album was that? Damn. His first album? Whoo!
You got...
Let me see.
So
Dro?
Where would you put Dro?
Dro was cold too. Dro need to be up there. Dro need to be top 15.
So Dro would definitely be top 15?
Yes.
It's funny because top 25, the only female, right, is Lotto.
Lotto's not even, man. To me,
top
not right now.
Top 25.
She's straight, but not. She's at where she should be.
I just think that's interesting, though.
She should be where she should be.
I just think that's interesting. You really put Lotto in the top 25 of Atlanta rappers.
Yep.
Whew.
She should be right.
Whew.
But if we going off album sales and all the other shit,
we can't go by album sales. If you go by album sales, this list gonna be all out of whack.
100%.
Because then you have to put Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yes.
You got to move her.
But she's not a rapper though.
She was a rapper.
I don't consider her a rapper.
She was TLC's rapper.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's part of the group.
I know.
You know, so it's like, don't get me wrong, she's iconic too.
So Big Gip
with the Goody Mob. Oh man.
I feel like you have to move Dro to top 25. You have to put Dro in your top 25. And it'd be like, who would you take? Who would you take out?
Bankroll Fresh, he didn't have enough run to really put him too high.
He didn't, but Bankroll Fresh was nice.
He was nice though.
I don't like how they split the Migos up. I guess you had to.
The Migos lyrically,
but you see they splitted them up, but I'm like, that's taking up too much room.
Offset 13?
Yeah, you see that, right?
What?
You see that, right?
Offset 13?
I would put Dro right somewhere in there.
Fuck yeah.
Right somewhere. Dro is definitely top 18.
Quavo 15?
Dro is top 18. Y'all tripping.
Quavo 15. Over CeeLo Green.
And Takeoff 19.
Bro, you crazy.
JD at 17.
Takeoff 19?
Shorty Low at 22.
Takeoff is 19?
Yeah.
Respect. No disrespect. He passed away. I ain't gonna say no.
Yeah.
Shorty Low was straight. I think he's at where he's supposed to be. Waka. Waka's not really lyrical, but he has some hits though. He has some hits.
Were you cool with Yachty being 24?
Where OJ the Juice Man?
Oh, he ain't on there.
Where OJ?
He not on there.
No OJ. Oh, he is 42.
Oh, he is?
OJ Juice Man 42?
Oh, I see. They
killing OJ Juice Man.
42. They got him on Bob and Scrappy.
Yeah, no, they doing that dirty. That's dirty. Yeah, man. But Offset needs to get off there. Quavo needs to get off there. I'll take Jermaine Dupri out there. He's not a rapper.
He rapped.
He rap, but he's not known for rapping like that. But he's legendary.
I mean, JD. Yeah, did he drop an album? He dropped.
He had some songs.
But did he drop? He ever drop like an album that was him? That was. All right.
Lil Jon is not a rapper, so we'll take him off. Takeoff is not a. To me, he has. I think he's there because he passed away. No disrespect, Gunna. Gunna.
He said he's there because he passed away. Oh, that's because his Nip there because he passed away.
No, Nip was crazy. Nip was known as a rapper, bro.
Let's go viral. Let's go viral. Come on, say it.
Oh
man. Hey.
I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro.
Hey, so
he was cool.
So
he was
you
straight.
said knock Takeoff off?
Take him off.
So take off.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. If we take Quavo off, we got to take Takeoff off. If
then
we
you
take
gotta take Offset too.
I take them all of them off.
And bump them down?
I bump them down, way down. Lyrically, like they're.
What about Gunna? You'll keep Gunna at 20? Is Gunna a top 25 rapper in Atlanta?
Right now he is.
Okay.
But I don't think Atlanta embraces Gunna like that to be a top 25 for the world, like a world rapper. I think he is. But if you talking about strictly Atlanta, no.
So would you keep Lil Baby, Playboy Cardi, and 21 Savage? Would you keep those three in your top 25?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll keep Playboy Cardi. No, take him out.
Okay. You'll bump Playboy Cardi out.
Yes.
Who would you put in his spot? Rich Homie? Who would you drag over?
Rich Homie Quan was not anymore, but Rich Homie at the time, yes.
He's at 37. He dead too. Since we just giving dead people just.
I don't want to speak on dead people like that.
I'm just saying, you just want to.
Kilo, I bump him up too.
So would you move him though? Would you move Rich Homie or you keep him there? 37 is good for him?
I'll keep him there.
All right, say at 37. Would you bump Bankroll Fresh?
Dang, Bankroll was straight.
Or would you just keep him at 34?
He didn't have enough records, bro.
What about Diamond, since that's the next female up?
No.
Diamond was straight, I come in the club shaking my dress, throwing these balls and busting these heads. Yeah. Hey.
Cool Breeze? I remember Cool Breeze was straight too. Cool Breeze. Blood Raw. Where Blood Raw at, bro?
No Jody Breeze though.
Well, he's not from Atlanta. He's from Florida. Blood Raw.
Wasn't Jody Breeze from Atlanta?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. He's part of Yeah, bro. Oh man, that's a hard one.
So it sounds like to finish off your top 25, since you bumped all those people out, you would bump Shorty Low up.
Yep.
Would you bump JID?
Pee-wee Longway? Who?
JID.
No. I don't. No.
No? I mean, he was nice lyrically. Right. So who would you bump up then? Gip?
Gip.
Top 25?
Yes, sir.
So you put Dro and Gip in your top 25?
Yes, sir.
All right, you'll keep JD in 25?
Yes. No.
Bump him out? Take him out?
Take him out. Let's see. JD was like.
Well, you need like 3 more to finish off your top 25. Man. Who would you put in there? Scrap, Bob?
Well, you know what? This K-Camp for sure.
I would definitely put. I'll put K-Camp.
K-Camp was straight, bro.
He's still straight. He just dropped a little something recently.
But he had it, that run, because I remember Dago, man. That, bro, I was playing that shit. It's like, that was one of my hottest, bro. That's one of the hottest albums I remember for a long time. That just played for a damn year straight.
Put K-Camp in that 25.
Yeah, I put K-Camp there. This is my personal.
I would definitely keep Lotto in that 25, that 25th spot.
Yep. I don't know, Lotto straight though, man. You listen to her shit.
I would keep her on that 25th spot. Like I'll put.
She definitely. I would put her over Diamond for sure.
Well, she is over Diamond.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like in your top 25 list, because you don't.
I'll put Soulja Boy.
You took a lot off and you didn't refill it with.
Right.
So
let's put Soulja Boy.
All right.
Oh, is this all time or just this right now too? That's another thing.
It says all time list.
Oh, all time. So that's different. That's a different question then. If you talking about all time, yeah. If we're talking about all time, we'll have to backtrack some things for sure. You will have to put Migos in there all time for sure. All time for sure. But there'll be a high on my list though. I'll put the Migos high on the list and maybe at.
I wouldn't touch your top 10. Your top 10 solid.
Oh, for sure.
It's 11 to 25 that needs work because you bumped a lot of these niggas out.
I'm so fucking like confused what I did and I took off. It'll be hard. But I'll definitely let's go. So I'll keep let's go 10 on up then. So
you took
Savage.
Took off
all time. Let's put Savage there. Let's keep Savage there. Let's keep Offset, and that's crazy. That's 3 slots because they were a group. They're a group.
Yeah.
So I'll even take Quavo. I'll bump the rest of them off and just put Quavo there. Quavo's the main person people listen to.
So what about Lil Baby, Savage? You'll keep them there?
Yes.
Because we're starting at 11.
Yes, sir.
So Baby will be your 11.
Yes.
Savage will be your 12.
Yes. I'll put Savage over Baby.
All right. So Savage, Baby.
Yep.
So your 11, 12. So your 13 would be who? Playboy Cardi?
No, we'll do 13 Quavo.
Quavo will be a 13.
Yeah.
14.
We'll do Cardi there.
Playboy Cardi at your 14.
Yeah.
Who would be your 15?
Lil Yachty.
Ooh, you would move Yachty to 15?
Yeah.
All
time?
No, I like that. I like that. All right, who would be your 16?
16, Waka.
Waka would be your 16. 17.
Shorty Low.
Ooh, 18.
What else we have?
You got Gunna left.
Ghana.
18. All right, 19. Dro.
Oh, I thought I already had put Dro in there.
Damn,
I put Dro in there?
No.
Well, I put Dro in there. Yeah, put Dro in there.
All right, 20. You still got
Rich Homie.
You still got K Camp, Scrappy, B.O.B., Rich Homie at 20?
Oh, damn, Scrappy? Oh, you got to put Scrappy in there. You got to put Scrappy in there.
So 21, Scrappy?
I'll put 20 at Scrappy.
20. 21 will be B.O.B.?
B.O.B.
22?
Oh, my God.
You ain't going to put K Camp?
K Camp. I thought I put K Camp.
You didn't say K Camp.
See,
because remember, your 10 was already done.
Oh, my God.
All right, so K Camp, let's say K Camp.
Let's put K Camp there.
All right. You got 3 more. 23, 24, 25.
Roscoe Dash was straight too. Let's put let me see. Let's put Bill B.
Okay.
Rich the Kid.
Oh, okay. That's your 24.
Side of Prince.
That's your 25.
Yeah.
So there goes 25. So you bumped Lotto out.
Yeah.
26 Lotto?
26 Lotto.
Okay, all right.
27.
All right.
I ain't gonna put Nas X in there. No disrespect.
But all right, that's a good 25.
Childish Gambino.
That's a good 25, man.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, you didn't say OJ the Juice though.
Yeah, man. It's so fucking many, man. That's hard. Oh, that's hard.
But your top 10 is solid. Top 10
that's
solid.
crazy. They put Big Gip at 32. Come on, man. Like, what? Goody Mob?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get that soul. Oh, man.
Hey.
It does those people, man, that like top 10 is like, man, that changed. That's like, I grew up on that. Jeezy, Gucci, T.I. But Outkast that's me right there. Outkast. I'll even put, you know what they let me put some couple of people they left out. Phil Mob. Phil Mob should be on this list for sure. Phil Mob for sure need to be on this list. It's crazy they didn't put Black should be on there from Phil Mob. Sean J should be on there for Phil Mob for sure. But I'll put him in the top 20 though. Top 20 for sure. Phil Mob need to be on this list. Phil Mob is not on there. Who else need to be on there? Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right.
We want to go forever. Man, sorry, blanked out a little bit on this. That's personal list.
That's a hard little list right there.
That's a personal list right there, man.
Whew.
Ooh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, for sure. Andre 3000. He need to be number 1. I think they should do groups because there's a lot of groups.
Now, I'm gonna kill you with this one. You done did a whole 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
You must have forgot. You bumped Future all the way off. So you.
Oh God.
Because you said your 25 would be Andre, Jeezy, T.I., Gucci, Luda,
Future 11.
2 Chainz, huh?
Future need to be 11.
So you'll put Future at 11.
Yep.
All right, so that bumps Lil Baby and 21 Savage up.
Yeah, Future's before them.
All right.
You got to get the icons out of there first. Then Future for sure. Right now, I'm bopping off Future. Right now, currently, Future's in rotation heavy with me. But for the respect, you got to get the icons out. He can't be above 300. He can't be above T.I. You fucking out your last fucking mind. If you put Future over 300, T.I., Gucci, Jeezy, Thug need to be out of there. I don't even listen to fucking Thug like that.
Oh, you didn't come back to Thug neither.
I don't even put
on the top 25.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll put Thug at 50.
Ooh.
No disrespect.
Oh, that's super disrespect.
Thug is not even like.
That's super disrespect. Okay. So for people that don't know, for people that don't know what he said, his top 10 was Andre. Mm-hmm. Then he went Jeezy. He went T.I.
Yep.
Then he went Gucci.
Yep.
Then he went Big Boy.
Yep.
Then he went Ludacris.
No, yeah, Ludacris.
No, you said Ludacris.
Then I said Chainz.
And then you went Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Uh-huh.
Boy, that motherfucker's so cold. Titty Boy? God. Titty Boy is so cold, homie. Oh my God. He slept on him right now. Titty Boy crazy.
Yeah. And then after that you went Killer Mike.
Killer.
And then
I might put Killer over 2 Chainz though.
And at number 10 you put CeeLo. So that was your top 10.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Cool with that?
I can sleep with that.
You can sleep with that top 10?
Yes, sir. I can sleep with that. 11 Future.
And throw Future at 11?
Yeah.
So Scrap stays all the way back there?
Lil Scrappy?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so hard, bro, because I love Lil Scrappy.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot
That's
of people
hard.
there's a lot of people you didn't put in there.
That's hard, man.
Even when you did your 25, there's a lot of people you missed.
Yeah. It's too many people. Scrap for sure need to be on there. Damn, Scrap, Scrap changed my life. Scrap changed my life. Cause we don't want no problems.
No Fabo?
Cause we don't want no.
No Fabo, huh? Oh,
Fabo straight, but I won't put Fabo.
No spaceships on Bankhead, huh?
Put my bag up.
Started to see spaceships on Bankhead.
Hey.
Nah, that's a good top 10 though.
What'd you do before we
I would probably do the exact same top 10. I would do Dre, Andre at 1, Jeezy at 2, T.I. I would put Gucci, Luda, Big Boy, Chainz. The only thing differently that I'll probably do is at my 9 spot,
Killer Mike.
Oh, I'll definitely Killer Mike at the 10 spot. 10 spot, like I'll do the list exactly how you did it, but at the 10 spot instead of CeeLo, I'm sorry, but I'll put Future at 10.
Oh my God, over CeeLo Green?
I'll put Future at 10. I'll put Future
over
at 10.
Goody Mob?
No,
over
just
Goody?
Over CeeLo. It's just CeeLo.
That's Goody Mob.
Says just CeeLo.
That's Goody Mob.
And they put Gip all the way. No, I will put
bro. Go listen to Goody Mob and go listen to CeeLo when he was on spinning on Goody Mob.
No. I would put Future though. I'll put Future at 10. I'm not taking nothing from CeeLo. CeeLo could be my 11 or 12.
Goody Mob?
You know.
Goody Mob was just that's different, bro. I
would definitely put
that's spiritual music.
I would definitely put CeeLo at my maybe 11. And after that, I would definitely go to the Young Gunners. I would go Baby, Savage, because right now they're the ones that's holding it down.
Yeah, it's hard, man. That's a hard list. That's hard to put these people because it's like I love all of them. But I definitely got to get the icons out first.
The hard thing about it is when you get into some of these group people like Goody Mob and Migos, they're breaking them down individually because they all had individual runs.
Right.
But it's like their individual runs besides CeeLo wasn't necessarily good.
That's a fact.
So that makes it kind of difficult.
That's a fact. That's a fact for sure. Because they shine really harder with the group.
Yeah.
Than individually.
But Dro would definitely be in my top 15. Dro would be in my top 15.
What about Young LA? Young LA.
He not on there, huh?
Nope.
He only had one song, 2 songs.
Bro, that motherfucker song. Well, he had a little collection.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't. Nah.
He need to be on that list.
No, I would put him on the list, but
Yeah,
he wouldn't be on my top. You could take Lil Nas X off and put him on there.
Well, he did a lot too.
Who?
You Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
They put that motherfucker at 50 though.
They made Shudder put him at 50. Oh, here we go.
I mean,
nice spot for you. Right behind Pee Wee Longway.
Pee Wee didn't do too much, but
Eminem.
Mm-hmm. That's a hard one, man. Pastor Troy, he need to be up there. Pastor Troy for sure.
What they got Pastor Troy 30?
They got that motherfucker at 30. We ready. Ain't no more planning GA. Oh, no, sir.
And Lotto would definitely be in my top 25, too.
Bro, Pastor Troy had the clubs. Pastor Troy had the motherfucking clubs to just... I ain't never seen nobody doing this. That club just going back. Oh, my God. Pastor... Oh, man. Oh. Pastor Troy for sure, man. Good memories. Scrap, homie.
Okay.
Scrap had a whole era. Scrap had a whole era. Damn. But that's what Lil Jon though. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of people, man, missing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then he put Phil Mob. That's my people, man. That's where I'm from, man. They put Phil Mob. They ain't put Phil Mob on there. I'm a little disappointed at that.
They put him at all.
Yeah.
Maybe because they're not from Atlanta. It says best
That's true.
Atlanta rappers.
That's true. They're from Albany.
Right. So maybe that's why they left them off.
That's true. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Look at that. You smart.
See?
Look
Yeah,
at you,
right.
dog. Well, let's keep going, bro.
Even though compared to, what's that girl who made that song? It was like, Sons of not Atlanta. Sons of not Atlanta.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
half of the rappers wouldn't be Atlanta anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
Not Atlanta.
What happened to her? I forgot her name. What happened to her? She fell off though. But that was a hit though.
That was a hit.
That was a hit.
That shit had people mad.
Upset.
People was in their feelings.
Well,
what
she
you
right,
mean
though.
that's not Atlanta? What you mean? That's
It's not right. Yeah, I mean, she right though. She was right. She was right 100%.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that a lot of them cities wasn't, considered the zone of 11.
So it was Atlanta County, right?
No, it wasn't Atlanta. No, it wasn't Atlanta at all.
So it's not Atlanta at all.
Nope.
So she's correct.
Yep, 100%. Those are different counties, but it wasn't considered Atlanta.
So like College Park, because she said College Park, not Atlanta.
That's not Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's not Atlanta.
Ooh.
But I mean, we consider it Atlanta.
But it's not
Well, I'm
Atlanta.
from Albany though, man. So I can't even. I'm from the country.
It's not Atlanta.
Yeah.
I just like that little song.
Yeah,
Bankhead is not Atlanta.
it's not.
People was in the comments like, what you talking about? On my mail, it says, I'm like, here we go.
Yep. Different counties.
That's funny.
Yep. Offset and Cardi B, man. A lot of stuff going on with Offset and Cardi B. So I need to get your opinion on this, man. Cardi B is dating on the wide receiver Stefon Diggs. So now they're dating, and Cardi B braided this kid's hair. Let me try to find this shit so you can see it too.
It was his kid's hair, her kid's hair.
That's her kids.
Yeah, because you said this kid. I was
her
like,
kid, yeah.
It wasn't her.
So Offset's son, she braided the kid's hair just like Stefon Diggs, and oh boy, crashed out.
Offset was pissed.
Offset was upset about this, and people were saying like, he's childish and stuff like that. And I'm trying to think about it, bro. Like, how do you feel about this, man? So here's let me put on the shared screen. So it's on the shared screen. So she did the same hairstyle, knowing that that's your ex. Kind of petty, you know what I mean? Like, how would you feel about that if you was Offset? How would you feel about this? Now remember, let's break this down though, bro. So your wife, y'all get a divorce, not together anymore. You guys not getting along. She meet this new cat. She braids old boy hair, your son's hair, like her new boyfriend's.
Yeah, you crash out.
Would you crash out?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't crash out like that, but Now him what he want child support and all that. Like
yeah, he want his money.
Now, go ahead, Offset. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. See. I was kind of against it in the beginning when we talked about it on Monday.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead, bro. Y'all petty for petty right now.
Let's read some of these comments, man.
Petty for petty right now.
Drew Hefe said this shit is mad weird. Watch women condone this. He said watch women condone this behavior. Some girls is up there. Look at this. I don't know about this Boston lifestyle. He said I'll be so unbothered. They need to launch a study on me, bro. Come on, man. How would you not like? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, how would you be unbothered by that?
I'm trying to think. Was Future bothered? Lil Future hanging with, he was bothered, right?
I think so.
With Russ? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
He probably, because I think Future was kind of, but it's like, would you take the Future route? I think Future was kind of unbothered, but I don't really remember.
I just can't. That's to me. And that's my kid. Homie.
And that to me was way worse.
Yeah.
Like Future's son with Russ.
Yeah. Like
sitting on his lap. Here come the airplane.
Yeah. Nah, absolutely not. Bro, absolutely not. Not my son.
Hey, bro.
Your son?
What? Oh man, they like calling him dad playing catch.
Oh no,
like, I'll be so.
No.
Oh man.
No sir.
Nah.
No sir. And this is not her man. This is her boyfriend. This is like some dude she dating, bro.
But you know, Cardi's petty. They're both petty. They do this shit. This is what they do. This is what they do.
I understand it from a you know. Think about this though, because I think about the whole little situation, right? She's been petty, but this dude was cheating on her, doing her dirty. She said she didn't even care
when Offset was cheating.
Yep, she said she didn't care. She said that the reason why she made her look stupid. Mm-hmm. So that's what it made her. That's what hurt her the most. She didn't even care he was cheating. She cared about he made her look stupid.
It's catchback. But I think he said that because he was like, oh, well, he said, yeah. He said, now when somebody died for playing with my son, so it's like it's all cool.
And they call me a crash out.
Yeah. But now like you bring the kids into it.
Yeah, don't put.
But they always been petty. They've been petty. He's the same man who sent Cardi B other little boo like naked pictures and like they're petty. They're all petty.
Yeah.
But then now you're bringing the kid. That's petty.
Yeah, don't put my kid in it.
That's petty. She gonna be at the games. He gonna have like a little jersey on, a little Stefon Diggs jersey. He better call Future. See how Future handled it.
Yeah, for sure. Future is a pro at this. Yeah, so she's doing a number on her son. He will remember this for a long time. Yeah, don't put the kids in this, bro. When you start add these kids in this, he said this girl said y'all mad because he braided the hair the same. A certain way. He said, I mean, I can get it's her boyfriend and he's upset, but that's a little crazy. Yeah, man, I'll be mad. Nah. You gonna braid my son's hair the same as your boyfriend and I don't like your boyfriend? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not, bro. I'm crashing out. Everybody says it's completely understandable. Then it's somebody saying that he don't even see his kids anymore. I don't care if I don't see my kids or not, homie. I don't care.
No fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah, man. I don't know
neither. But they're both petty. Right?
They're definitely both petty for sure.
When you deal with two petty people, this is the outcome.
So, next topic, bro. This girl's going viral because she's saying that, you know, when she goes to the clubs, bro, the clubs are whack because they're playing like the old 90s music. She don't want to go to clubs because they're playing the old 90s music and they don't want to go to clubs anymore because of that. Well, we talked about this off air too, man. So what's your thoughts on the clubs right now?
I want to run down a whole thing about the clubs right now. Because like me and my people was talking and I just showed a video, but like we was at a club in New Orleans back home. Dance floor big as hell, right? And everybody was on the dance floor, but nobody was dancing, right? Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is, what really killed the club scene? Because now clubs, not lounges, because people get the two confused. Phantom is a lounge. Phantom is not a club. It says Phantom Lounge when you look it up.
That's true though.
So therefore, it's not going to have a dance floor, quote unquote. So like the difference between clubs and lounges. Clubs like Flux. Flux was a nightclub. A Nova or whatever is a nightclub. These are nightclubs. They have lounges. I mean, they have dance floors.
Right. But the new style of clubs now are there's not really dance floors, right? It's more the lounges, VIP type of style.
Well, it depends. It depends on what they try to consider themselves as. Like I said, we went to a club in New Orleans. It was a club, and it had a big ass fucking dance floor. Everybody on the dance floor, that dance floor just held general admission people.
I'm trying to find this girl. I'm trying to find her. This clip though.
That's fine. But anyway, so a lot of these clubs with dance floors, they just hold general admission people. Even if it's clubs in Miami, it's clubs in Houston. They hold people. Nobody's really dancing. Now, who's really to blame for that? Like, people like to blame, like, oh, well, they just put sections everywhere. And like, yes, they did put sections everywhere. That's because they was charging $25 for y'all to get in, and y'all were just standing around anyway. People were standing before the section started taking over.
Right.
So now, theory. Is it because the girls don't want to dance with men no more? Now, you could paint this any type of way. A lot of women will say, oh, well, dudes started being like too touchy. All right, cool, whatever. So it's like dudes started being too touchy or whatever the case may be. But what is the reasoning behind women not trying to dance no more? I think that is part of the reason why the clubs got killed.
It's a different era for sure. I'm gonna play it right now. This is it right now, guys. Let me play it. And this is going viral right now, bro. I see this on everybody's stuff right now. Let's see. Let's go here.
And hearing music from 2010. Like, I feel like all DJs, they need to just retire any music that's older than 5 years old. Like, on a regular basis, like, I don't want to go out and hear no hands. Why are we still playing that? There is so much good music from the last 5 years. Why are y'all still playing Roscoe Dash, all these old? I don't want to hear that. Play some Gunna, play some Burna Boy, play some Tim, some Wizkid, some Tyler, something like some Afro beats. Like, there is so much good music from the past 5 years across all genres. Why are we still playing Roscoe Dash and Waka Flocka? Why am I hearing that? I don't want to go out and hear music from 20.
Now, you could go to an Afrobeat club and hear all that. But even in an Afrobeat club, they still play older music.
Right.
But she has a point. Now, what I was touching on in the beginning is the whole conversation that everybody's having about what really killed the club.
Right.
That is another part of it, is the DJing. A lot of DJs do play old ass music. Right, I'm not even going.
But I thought they played more in the beginning when people like coming in, that type of thing.
They play old music the whole. They have their own set of different things that they play, and then they just play it. Because so even like when you go to some of the clubs out here, I'm not even gonna say out here, but even let's say like LA, because I go to clubs in different places. So like even if it's like LA or like 1111 or Pretty Please or some shit like that. Like when you go to some of these clubs, even Camp. Well, Camp is like a lounge. I consider Camp a lounge. But like, anyway, when you go to some of the clubs, you do hear hands. Like, you do hear like some of the old, like, I'm like, dang, they really playing this old ass shit? Like, they do. Like, I remember, where was I at?
Play the old stuff.
Now, I was at one of these clubs, and then they started playing Doug, and they started playing Dog Food, and I'm like, man, 42 Doug done had like 5 albums since he did that song. So they do that. They play a lot of the old. They play some old music, bruh. And I just be like, dang, like they ain't playing nothing new. But I feel like a lot of DJs want to play music that people are familiar with, and they don't necessarily know that people are familiar with certain songs until it starts being like popping, or until they start seeing other people. You know what I'm saying? Like when, for example, when Rob 49 came out with the Vulture Island, and we personally in the South, we heard that song maybe like maybe a year. And I remember I think it was DJ Mo, shout out to Mo, and he played it at Phantom. And I was like, dang, I said, Mo played Rob 49, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, it was kind of like a year old, but I'm like, the fact that like, dang, like, you know, like, it takes that to like play songs from different places, but then like, you don't know what the response is going to be. So I think that scares some people off.
So what about San Diego in particular? Because I've seen this on Black San Diego. I seen this. They had a big discussion about that earlier.
Yeah, they did.
You see that?
Yeah.
They're saying like a lot of the sense of small little group of people, black people in San Diego, we should like get together. All the promoters should get together and throw one big ass event. You know what I mean? Instead of separating us and going to different clubs and stuff like that.
I personally don't agree with that.
No?
Just because I already be tired of seeing the same people over and over again. So I like the fact that things is branched out because it pulls a different, certain events pull different crowds. So like if you want this particular crowd, like I said, because San Diego doesn't have that many black people. So like when you go to certain places, you know what crowd is going to be there. So like, for example, like if I go to a Murta, I know who's going to be in a Murta. But every now and then you might get some new people here and there from like SDSU colleges and shit like that. But for the most part, the same type of crowd. That same crowd goes to Phantom. I don't like how they be like, oh, Phantom's the ghetto club. We don't go there. We go to a Murta. It's the same crowd. Same people. So for those out of town people, it's the same freaking people. Same groups go to each spot. So there's Phantom, there's a Murta, same crowd. So let's say like you go to Tony Jackson's Tin Roof, R&B brunch. You have the same crowd, plus you may have like the day party crowd, which is like that crowd comes from like, that may come from like High Definition, or may come from Soul Sunday, or may come from that. But you get a mixture of those crowds that go there. Now, San Diego Melanin, they have their events. They have their own little crowd, right? So you have all these little crowds. So you kind of get to pick and choose what type of crowd you really want to be around. Right. Now, if you have everybody together and you tell everybody, let's come together and let's throw one big event, now you just got everybody in one space. And it's just like there's no fun in that, because I personally already feel like when you go out of San Diego, if you go out of San Diego so much, it's starting to be a family reunion. This is a family reunion. Like, you can only go out in San Diego so many times to the same spots. You're going to see the same people every day.
Well, they were saying, like, back in the day, and I remember this we had this thing called intervention.
Everybody want to talk about back in the day. It's not back in the day.
That's true. Yeah.
It's right now. Yeah. And right now is a family reunion, because every time you go out, you see the same niggas, same people, same group of people, same females. I said this the other day, bruh, everybody hit me. They had a Tin Roof event. Oh man, dog, there's so many hoes here. There's so many bitches. There's hoes and bitches. Oh my God, you gotta come. Man, I showed up. As soon as I walked up, it's everybody we know already. It's everybody we know. And I'm sitting here like, man, I wouldn't say it's hoes and bitches. These are all the, like, look at all the homegirls. Like, I went in there, first thing, as soon as I walked in, I seen half the people that be on the podcast, you know, that we get in, Jerry and Ashanti and all these people. I go to the back, I see all the, you know, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chrissy, Jazz, everybody back there, then all these people over here. It's everybody we know, and it was all handshakes, hugs. How you doing? Where you been? How you doing? Everything felt like a freaking family reunion, which is cool. But like, don't call and be like there's bitches and hoes when all these is all the homegirls and we know all these people. Like, no, that's not bitches and hoes. Bitches and hoes is when it's a whole large group of people that you don't know, that you have a possibility of getting at and see where things go. That's when it's like, oh yeah, they got some hoes in here. You know, I never seen none of these before. All the rest of, man, look, it's the same people.
That's crazy.
It's a
small city, bro. It's a small city.
Yeah, but that goes to show why I like everybody doing their own thing, is because each thing brings out their own core group. And I'm cool with that. If I want to see, you know, so and so, you know what I'm saying? I know that certain particular girls, they like to go to Courtyard. Right. And they like to go to, like, you know, they might go to a High Def event. Cool. Some girls like Tony Jackson's event. Cool. Some girls like to go to Phantom. If I know what type of girls is going to be in Phantom, so I go to Phantom, holler at them. Like, cool. If in that mood, go to Murta. Sometimes, like I said, it's what and what. So I already know who's going to be in there. Cool. Now, when you really want to get something different, that's when you start going to the Oxfords and the sidebars and stuff like that. When you start seeing it's not really quantity, but you get little, you know what I'm saying? There might be like 12, 15 sisters in there. You know what I'm saying? That's looking good. That's hanging with their Mexican white friends. You know what I'm saying? And you know, go for that.
It's a different crowd.
It's a different crowd, and you see different people. I always run into different sisters and different black people in general when I go to those particular places. Yeah. And I can network and talk to them and be like, hey, You know, a lot of times when people are fresh in from like military, whatever the case may be, they go to those particular places first. So,
yeah, man, we definitely gotta get those DJs to play some better music, I guess, man. Update your list, baby. Getting paid, man. You know what I mean? Right the crowd.
Bro, it's the DJs, but back to like the dance. I really don't know. Like I thought about it all the time. It's like, okay, dudes may be like super touchy-feely, but a lot of women been stopped dancing with men. A lot of women been stopped dancing with men. A lot of men just post up and stare at each other while women dance with other women or whatever the case may be, or with each other. Now the dance floors is congested. I remember at the end of Flux's run, Flux had a dance floor, and sometimes people would actually dance. But then it got to the point everybody would just stand there. So like, I'm pretty sure as a business mind person, the clubs is like, well, I could just put more sections instead of y'all coming in paying $25 to stand.
But is it the DJ though?
Y'all could get together. What about the DJ?
The DJs, you think the DJ need to play better music to make people dance?
It depends, because like all right, for example, a lot of times when you go to the R&B events, you know what you're going to hear, right?
Right.
So feeling on your booty by R. Kelly ain't enough to make you dance. You're not gonna sit there and be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? You know what you're getting into. A lot of times when people go to R&B events, they know what they're going to hear. You're not going to hear R&B from a year or two ago.
Yeah.
You're going to hear all R. Kelly, Tevin Campbell. You're going to hear all the old stuff.
Yeah.
So that don't make you want to. I mean, if that don't make you want to dance, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be more than back that ass up to make girls want to dance. At least out here. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that's the only time. Only time girls dance is when they play YG Left Right, back that ass up, or that Drake and Sexy Red Hands on Your Knees, and girls will start shaking a little something. But as soon as a dude walk behind them, they'll be like, "Ooh, stop, no."
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, if more girls would dance on dudes, then they'll probably bring dancing back. But when it comes to that, I don't really blame the DJs. Now, when it comes to like some of these lounges, like I say like camp and stuff like that, where there is no dance floor and you're just listening to music, a lot of times the DJs do play old ass shit.
That's crazy.
They do play. They play old. Oh man,
like damn, homie, what you playing this for?
No, they play some old cuts. I'm like, bruh. Like even like out here, I'm like, all right. Like I like certain songs are staples. YG that YG that CPT staple. I know when every DJ know when they play that, the club gonna go crazy. Dreams and Nightmare, staple. For you know when you play that First Day Out by T Grizzly, staple. You know when I play this song, the club gonna go crazy. That in between time, I'm like, all right, there's all these different rappers that recently dropped music. Young Moneybagg Yo, if you want to say, Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? If you want to play some Dolph or whatever the case may be, they got music. But when you go over there and be like, Roscoe Dad, like what? Like, why are you playing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do. A lot of them do.
That's interesting. So I go girls right then.
A lot of them do. Now, when you get certain ones, like example, Mo didn't give a fuck. I like Mo. I like there's certain DJs. I like Ali Tay. I like all these different DJs. They will like throw some shit in. And you'll be like, ooh, he did that. Oh, dang, he played that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But you could tell by the crowd reaction that they're not. Certain crowds ain't hip to it.
Yeah, I bet San Diego's like that. I've been on so long, man. So I don't even know.
Oh yeah, certain crowds ain't hip to it. Yeah, so it is what it is.
Man, we appreciate y'all for coming, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Sticking around, kicking with some brothers, man, for sure. Tell them DJs to update less, though. That's what they need to do.
Man, you gotta do better.
And tell Cardi B to stop bringing her little son's hair. You know what I'm saying? Like Stefon Diggs. Bro, you gonna get Offset. He deactivated his Instagram over there, too. That's crazy. He said, man, I'm gonna turn this shit off before I hurt somebody or hurt myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, appreciate you, man. You want to add anything before we head out of here?
No, sir. That's it.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys on the next one, man. This Big Hendo, man. Got my dog Q in the building, man.
See ya.
Hey, we out, baby. We'll catch y'all.